Anxiety cycle. We all experience feeling anxious. It's simply part of being human. In fact, anxiety has played a big role in keeping us alive. When we feel anxious, our body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol that make us stronger, faster, and more aware in the face of danger. This response, known as the fight or flight response, came in really handy when potential threats like saber-toothed tigers could be lurking around every corner. But wait, there are no more saber-toothed tigers. True. But there are modern age threats like work deadlines. And a certain amount of stress and anxiety is still helpful. With the right amount of stress, we feel motivated, energized, and capable in meeting that work deadline. But too much stress and we start to feel chronically anxious, overwhelmed, and incapable. So, what's happening when we're feeling overwhelming anxiety? The kind of anxiety that hijacks us. We've innocently and unknowingly gotten caught in the anxiety cycle. What does that look like? 1. We experience anxiety because we're human, and that anxiety may show up as some pretty uncomfortable and unsettling thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations. 2. Next, we don't quite see the anxiety for what it is, just an emotion. Instead, we misinterpret the anxiety as real, meaningful, and something far more sinister than an emotion. Don't get too down on yourself. Anxiety dupes us all. It shows up in some pretty convincing costumes that are personally tailored to each of us. And 3, because the anxiety looks and feels like a real problem, we do something to make it go away. Some things we might do include running from or leaving certain situations, avoiding people and places, ruminating but thinking we're problem solving, seeking reassurance, white-knuckling, monitoring our thoughts and physical sensations, and more. 4. Often the things we innocently do to make anxiety go away bring temporary relief. Our brain remembers this relief and encourages us to do the same thing the next time anxiety shows up. Before you know it, with enough repetition, running, ruminating, and reassuring the anxiety away not only becomes an effortless habit thanks to neuroplasticity, but further reinforces the anxiety, turning it into an anxiety cycle. Anxiety can show up in so many obvious and subtle costumes: health anxiety, social anxiety, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, intrusive thoughts, worrying, and more. The goal of coaching is to co-discover what costumes your anxiety is showing up in, the ways in which you're getting caught in the anxiety cycle, and how to start exiting that cycle so that the anxiety habit can start to steadily fall away. If you want to learn more about coaching, feel free to check out my coaching page.
Thanks for listening to The Mindset Motivator with Chris Simons. If you want to take your life to the next level, check out chrissimonscoaching.com.